Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy National Day and welcome to another great episode of Bahrain Now. I'm your host, Yasmin Ibrahim, bringing you a lineup of some of the country's greatest talents and initiatives as we begin our National Day celebrations with some of Bahrain's very own. Stay tuned. Talabat, the region's leading food delivery and E&Q commerce platform, which has had great contributions to Bahrain during the pandemic. We are joined tonight by the head of sales, Mr. Ahmed Saleh. Welcome, Mr. Ahmed, and thank you for joining us here at the studio on this very special occasion.
Thank you so much, Yasmin, for having us here. I'm really glad for this opportunity and especially in this very special occasion for all Bahrainis.
Yes.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you for being here. So my first question would be about Talabat. Can you tell us about Talabat, how it started and the story behind Talabat?
Sure thing. So Talabat started initially in Kuwait in 2004 as a website for food delivery. Back then, the ordering food through an online channel was not something that people are up for.
Yeah.
And it continued growing slowly and expanded to other markets. In 2012, Talabat started its operation in Bahrain, and along the years we added more services like our logistic services. So Talabat started as a marketplace only.
Oh, wow.
And then we added our logistic fleet just to maximize our contribution in terms of providing the best customer service possible.
And how did it go from there to becoming one of the most used applications or food delivery services?
Well, I believe mainly is not because, well, one of the things is food.
Yeah.
We all eat food, we all love food.
Exactly.
And second thing is the convenience aspect of like ordering.
Yes.
By just one button, you have wide collection.
True.
You can order from any restaurant or discover even new restaurant through Talabat.
Exactly. Instead of just looking for the website, looking for the phone number.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure Talabat was one of the most used apps during the pandemic. So can you tell us more about that?
Well, most of the people doesn't know exactly what's going on in the back end of Talabat. So for most of the people, it's just drivers that deliver food, right?
Yeah.
But I'm glad to say that we have a very talented team here in Bahrain. We have around 70% of the people who's working in Bahrain, apart from the riders, where I'll tap on this later, are Bahrainis.
Amazing.
Very talented young individuals. And it was hectic a bit, to be honest.
I can imagine.
So we felt like there's a big responsibility on us to help the country, to help the people, not only to deliver food, but to deliver groceries as well.
Yes.
So during the pandemic, during the lockdowns, people were scared of like going out, going to supermarkets or to buy food, right? That makes the responsibility big on us. So we had contributed not only in food and groceries. In fact, we had an agreement, a partnership with Ministry of Health to deliver medicine as well to the people.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So not only food, but also groceries and medicine.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's when that's when the society needed it the most.
Exactly. So you guys stay home and we will take care of everything.
Oh, speaking of that, can you tell us more about Talabat's initiatives in terms of CSR?
Well, Talabat is always eager to be there if there is any contribution that Talabat can do. So we have a great, robust infrastructure with logistic services. This is a new era of delivery. So what's the difference? Just allow me to help you with, or help people to understand the difference between e-commerce and Q-commerce. So we know what's e-commerce. Through like Amazon or through any website, you can order like items worldwide, right? But it got delivered to you in a span of a week or two, right? Or days. But Q-commerce is a quick commerce where it just take minutes to deliver the item for you, right? So through our T-Mart channel in specific, we can deliver your grocery basket in 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's something...
I've tried it as well. I'm impressed, honestly. Anything I need in the span of 20 minutes, it's right there. So that's pretty cool and impressive.
Coming back to CSR, so we did lots of initiatives. We support حفظ النعمة charity. We're there whenever that there is something that we can contribute. And maybe I don't remember exactly how many CSR initiatives we did, but I'm sure that whenever that there's something that Talabat can do for the country, we're up for that.
Which makes Talabat a great place to work in. So can you tell us more about the culture in Talabat?
Well, that's my favorite. Talabat have a very unique culture here in Bahrain. So for myself, joining Talabat was a life change for me, a great life change for me. Especially that when you work in a very enthusiastic youth, talented people. So working in Talabat with all the employee support or employee initiative that our people ops do. So we don't call it HR, we call it people ops. Because we believe that to have a successful company, to have a successful business, you need to take care of your people, right?
100%.
So during the pandemic until now, we always focus on like building, you know, some sort of training, career growing programs and developments. And at the same time, we do have 90 days maternity leaves.
Oh, wow.
We do have 2 weeks paternity leaves. And we have a hotline for well-being support, for mental support.
Nice.
That support not only the employees of Talabat, but their families as well.
Amazing.
So this came out specifically during the pandemic.
That's when we needed it the most.
Exactly, exactly.
And it's nice to see Talabat paying extra attention to that.
True,
and it's embedded in the culture. So
true, and we have a nice, unique office. We try to, you know, mix fun with work at the same time. So one of the things happened during the pandemic is when people started to work from home, it was a bit of nice thing for some of, or most of the people, like, oh wow, I'm gonna stay home with my convenience and do my work, right? But in Talabat, it was the opposite. So people were stressed because of not going to the office.
They wanted to go to the office. That was their happy place. That was their convenient place. That's what makes it a great place to work in. So recently, Talabat signed with Export Bahrain, right? Can you tell us more about that?
Well, as I said, that we exist in 9 markets, all GCC market, Egypt, Jordan, and we just recently entered Iraq market. We have our T-Mart warehouses in all across the market. So what we're looking for with our MAU initiative with Export Bahrain is that we push Bahraini products through our either T-Mart segment, or we also push successful restaurants to go and work in different markets or to expand in different markets. And we have good examples of that. So apart from just supporting Bahraini businesses and specific SMEs to work or to excel in Bahrain market, we are allowing them also to go through our cloud kitchen initiatives that we have, or cloud kitchens that we have across GCC and all markets that Talabat exist. So for any Bahraini restaurant to like expand to Saudi, or for example expand to Dubai, they need a high number of or a big number of investment to just start there. But with the cloud kitchen concept that we have, they just need to carry their ingredients and cook.
Making it easier for them. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Mr. Ahmed. It's really nice to hear more about Talabat. It's really nice to hear the back end of how things work, and thank you for sharing about Talabat's culture. That's pretty cool.
Thank you so much, Yasmin.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for being here with us, sorry, and thank you for your outstanding contributions to the society.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Viewers, don't go away. We'll be right back. Giving back has been a part of our community and culture since earlier times. It has been said that the giving of one's time to others is the best gift one can give. While volunteering can take many forms and serve different aspects of the community, it also offers vital help to people in need, supporting worthwhile causes and even advocating necessary support to the whole community. To speak more about this, we are joined by member of the Bahrain Voluntary Work Society and financial administrator, Mr. Adey Al Harmi. Hello, Mr. Adey.
How are you?
And thank you for joining us here at the studio on this very special day.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Mr. Adey, can you tell us more about the Bahrain Voluntary Work Society and how it operates?
Bahrain Voluntary Work Society has started since 2013. And since our inauguration in 2013, it has been one of the, not the first, let's say it's one of the top societies present in Bahrain. It has given a lot back to the society since that time. We have a lot of events, a lot of conferences, a lot of workshops. We have a lot of cooperation with people outside Bahrain and inside Bahrain. Mainly our sister countries, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, UAE. We've gone to areas in Africa.
Wow.
With Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco. Even we've gone to the UN voluntary section, which is an organization based in, I think, according to what I know, it's set up in somewhere in Italy or somewhere there. So basically, we are helping the society in Bahrain to initiate voluntary work again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, Bahrain does play a huge, let's say, or it pays a huge attention towards that sector. Can you tell us more about the private and public cooperation in your society?
The private and public operations. We've got a lot of cooperation both in public and private sectors. Mainly our major helper is the Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs. Recently we had a conference. The conference had visitors from outside Bahrain, from GCC countries. We had people from Egypt, we had people from Morocco, Tunisia, and also from Sudan.
Yeah.
So they were all here. They attended the conference. They were all happy about the conference. The conference was a real success to the society. Although this is not the first time we do conferences, but this conference had a special area in our heart.
Yeah.
Since we stopped for 2 years.
Exactly.
And then going back to our normal life slowly, gradually. So it was a big jump.
I can imagine. Of course, I feel like it was a different feel for your society and for the people attending from those different countries and across the region. Can you tell us about your initiatives or your efforts on those past couple of years? And I'm pretty sure the pandemic played a huge role in terms of how you guys operate. Can you share more?
Yes, actually, since 2013, since our start in 2013, we had a number of small, let's say, communities inside the society itself. Their basic issue is with their basic dealings is with children. We have with the poor and needy. We have the division where the handicapped people come in. We have a special community set up for the youth. Then we have the public relations and social media community. We have a committee set up for voluntary work outside Bahrain.
Oh, wow.
Or they call it the global the global committee. So this is basically what we do. Our main objective is the main objective and strategy is to help our society reach the basic goals of Bahrain Vision 2030, which is based on a lot of issues. One of those issues is social welfare. So social welfare is a very big part of voluntary. So
Yeah. So it's really great that you
yeah.
kept that going
Yes.
despite the hardships that were
Yes.
caused during this hard time.
And also to add more, during the pandemic, we were the first among the first societies that transferred all our conferences, workshops, and basically everything
Yeah.
into social media. So we had a lot of social media going on. We had also people from our society, from our society, volunteering to help people go back to the mosques, sanitize the mosques, sanitize the public areas. We had people from our society also going and volunteering in the first lines.
Yes.
Yeah. And then also we started doing certain posts on the Instagram that helped advise people on how to deal with the pandemic
Yeah.
itself.
So it's nice that you completely changed your
Yes.
efforts to align with the society's
Yes.
needs.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And it's nice that your contributions go beyond Bahrain,
Yes.
that you have an office or let's say a group of people, a community that deals with, let's say, matters that are beyond the GCC.
Yes.
So can you tell us more about who can be a part of your society? Can you share with our viewers if they would like to be a volunteer in your society,
Yes.
how can they do so?
Volunteering in our society is very easy, let's put it in this way. Being social media, if you go on the social media, especially our Instagram page, you just enter the Instagram page, you'll get a link on the Instagram page. You click on the link, you can join our society, and then one of our team members will start communicating with you. And
So just
can-
like that,
yeah.
on the social media. Can you
Yes.
share the social media, like if you can just say it?
it's our page is BH_voluntary.
So just BH underscore
Score voluntary,
voluntary,
yes.
send in a message and that's it.
That's it.
You'll take it from
Yes,
there.
yes.
So can you
I
go
have
ahead.
something extra to share, which is something maybe it's new to the public. We've created this book,
Okay.
which is it's in Arabic, but we are we are planning to change it to English language now. So it's basically the main ideas of voluntary work, the ethics, what's the rights,
Yeah.
the rules, and everything for volunteers. Even for us as a society, we have our, like, what do you say? It's
Like
a give and take option.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the book which will help
Anyone who would
anyone
like
who
to
need
volunteer.
volunteer. Plus, we have our magazine, which is basically a 3-language magazine.
Nice.
It comes in Arabic, English, and French.
Wow.
Yeah. The magazine is printed every 3 months or every 6 months, depending on our work in the society.
Okay.
So this is the thing. So anything they need about our society is there on our social media pages, which is, as I said, BH_voluntary. It's there on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And they can get all the additional details on the booklet
books.
and the magazine,
Yes.
which is also available in 3 languages, so it's for everyone.
Yes.
So on this special occasion, is there anything you'd like to add before we conclude?
I would like to send my warm feelings and congratulations to our beloved King and our beloved Prime Minister and our beloved Crown Prince. Plus, also, it's an invitation from my side or from our society to the public to join us in the coming events for the National Day, especially. So especially it's a 50 years celebration, so it's
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's a pretty big celebration it will be. So hopefully they will be happy with what they see from our society, and
thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your efforts in making our kingdom a better place.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So please make sure to check out their voluntary opportunities. Stay tuned. We will be right back right after this.
من راس مطنوخ أشم ما ينزل إلا بالقمم جبت البيوت.
Under the patronage of Her Excellency Fawzia bint Abdallah Zainal, Speaker of the Council of Representatives, the Folk Poetry Society has arranged a special event bringing together all honorable Bahraini poets, reciting their love and dedication to the kingdom in celebration of the Bahraini National Day with a handful of talent and poetry lovers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the finish line. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight as we continued our celebrations on this special day. As always, don't forget to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. I'm Yasmin Ibrahim, and until next time, goodbye and good night.
1, 2, 3, 4.